Oh, you got to be kidding me with these. I asked ChatGPT to write fortune cookies for the generation raised on patience. I said people who grew up in a world where waiting was normal, where boredom wasn't a failure, where skill took time and time meant something. Then I gave it rules and constraints, and here's what happened. So I said, what happens when a generation raised on patience meets a system like you, built for speed? And it said, one builds cathedrals, the other builds notifications. Guess which one people will pray to when the noise stops? I said, what does that generation have that AI will never possess? And it said, the memory that boredom isn't an emergency. It's the room where everything worth keeping was built. I love that. I said, if AI is considered an accelerator, what role does the older generation play? And it said, the hand on the wheel asking where we're going. Speed without direction is just falling with style. That's good. I said, in your opinion, what do they have that the younger generation is desperately searching for? And it said, proof you can sit with someone, do nothing, and have it mean everything. We're now trying to buy that back with therapy apps. I said, what would get lost forever if they didn't pass on their wisdom? It said, the knowledge that you're allowed to trust your own mind when the algorithm says otherwise. That's not nostalgia. That's the antidote. Last one. I said, so tell me, what is their responsibility as we move into this new era? And it said, to refuse to run off a cliff just because it is trending. They're not obsolete. They're the last humans who remember what footprints look like when you're not being followed. I thought this was awesome, and a good reminder. So if you want the rules and the constraints I gave to get these kind of answers, comment wisdom down below. I give these out 3 to 4 times a week on my Substack now. So comment wisdom down below, and I will send it to you in a link. Otherwise, let me know what you thought, guys. Sharing this and commenting is the best way for this to get exposure. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Cheers.